How is everybody doing today? My name is Master Zero, and welcome back to another reaction video. This time we reacting to my thoughts on tattoos by TheOdd1sOut. Alright, so after doing Ice Cream Sandwich and Jaden Animation, I literally almost forgot about TheOdd1sOut, which, like, James I always joked about in the past that he's my parallel self from, like, a different timeline or something, because we have a lot of stuff in common, and, like, onto this video, like, my thoughts on tattoos, I don't really have a lot. I have 2 tattoos, like, they're both, that's gonna be really annoying, but I'm really white, but, like, I have 2 tattoos that talk about Thor, which he's not even my favorite superhero. I don't know why I did that, but the one on my shoulder I did draw myself, so, you know, the actual, I was gonna say biblical, like the Norse Mjolnir, like Thor's hammer, rather than like the one from Marvel. But I'm getting way off topic, which not really, it's talking about tattoos, but like I'm really excited to get on to TheOdd1sOut, almost said Ice Cream Sandwich, because it's been a minute, man. It's been a hot minute. I mean, it's been 2 months since this was released, and I don't remember when the last time I reacted to him, to be honest with you, so I'm very excited to get this going. So without any further ado, here's my thoughts on tattoos.
Here's a little social interaction life hack.
Okay, let me hear it.
If you're meeting someone new
I already see
and
the
you
tattoo.
want to get to know them better,
Is it
and you
regrets?
see any semblance of a tattoo peeking out of their sleeve,
Oh.
compliment it.
Oh,
if that person
I thought it was
going to
be negative.
about their tattoos, they'll say, "Oh, thank you." Anyway, this is my stop. But if they do want to talk about their tattoos,
we
their
got a green
face
one.
will light up, and then they'll do the rest of
Oh,
the
let's
talking.
go.
I realize that by
No
giving you
regrets.
this advice, now anytime I compliment someone else's tattoos, it will seem disingenuous.
Oh.
But it's not, most of the time.
Oh,
love
what was
all of
that?
your
Oh my
tattoos.
god. Some
That's
of those.
right, I'm talking to you.
Hi?
I love your tattoos, dude.
Oh, thank
Whether
you.
it's how you got the tattoo, the meaning behind the tattoo, or being a tattoo of something you like,
My Chemical
every
Romance.
tattoo is a story.
Some of
And
those are
most people
amazing.
love telling stories about themselves.
Majority are amazing.
I wouldn't know anything about that personally. I never understood why some
What are you talking
people
about? That's
like
not his
talking
entire
about their
channel.
Tattoos until I got one of my own. What, you think I
Oh.
want to make a whole video about tattoos when I didn't even have any?
That is
That's
fair.
right. I'm a marked man.
Oh, let's go.
Mom.
How many
what
you
are
got?
What are you gonna do about it? Stop
Mom.
unconditionally loving me? Yeah, right. Wait, what are you doing with that cheese
Oh
grater?
my god.
Okay, but
I was
in
about
all
to say,
seriousness,
fly too close to the
make sure
sun, man.
Grandma doesn't see this video, Mom. I don't
Oh.
want to upset her on the way out. Back in the
my
day,
grandma.
tattoos used to be a symbol of
My grandma and
rebellion, and
Papa
meant you
loved
couldn't
them.
get a job. No regrets, baby.
Yeah, that's
But
what I was
feel
talking about at the beginning.
Tattoos are getting more and more accepted.
Yeah, because everybody
if
has
not
them now.
Expected.
Let's
I'll see
go.
a jacked bald guy covered in
I-
tattoos and think, okay, yeah, he was meant to look like that. For me, the idea
That's
of
fair,
being
in
a
all honesty.
badass tattooed guy with a sketch pad and a
Oh
beanie
yes.
and
Let's
ripped
go.
jeans
You're
and
just being a
a
hipster.
beaded bracelet
yeah,
always
it's-
seemed cool to me. But like most people, when it came to tattoos, I had reservations.
Oh.
Ooh, this is gonna be on my body forever?
Yes.
What
That's
if
why I drew mine.
hate it? I had an idea once of getting these 5 Magic the Gathering symbols tattooed
That
on my
low-key
forearm.
goes hard.
I even
I love
dotted them
Magic.
out in Sharpie once just to give
Let's
them a
go.
test drive. But I ultimately decided not to get them
Aw.
because I was worried
What are your
in 5
tattoos?
years I would go,
How many do you
"Oh,
have?"
These? I was really into Magic the Gathering in my 20s. Not anymore,
You don't
though,
leave Magic
so
the Gathering.
Now every morning I wake up with impending feelings of shame and remorse that I even decided to get this thing.
Oh
And I
my.
didn't want that to happen, even though I've been
I don't
playing
regret mine.
Magic
I mean,
for
I
over
forget I
15
have it
years,
most
and it means
times.
a lot to me, and I'm going to be buried with my sliver deck, and...
Oh.
All right, maybe I should just get it. Even though people
That's
know
fair,
that
man.
tattoos are
As
permanent,
long as you
there
enjoy
are
it.
still way
Just don't
more
get, like,
bad
stupid
tattoos
something-
than there should be.
something
One
stupid.
time I saw this picture of someone's tattoo on a bad tattoo subreddit, and I thought it'd be
that
funny to
fake?
prank my family group chat by photoshopping that tattoo onto my arm. And then I thought it'd be funny to post that picture onto Instagram. I
Oh.
didn't think anyone would fall for this.
Yeah, I was about to say,
poor
that looks
excuse of a
really fake.
Photoshop
But,
job.
yeah, there it
But then
is.
the internet and
Especially
my
the wrist
family
part. That looked
proved me
terrible.
wrong. Immediately, I started getting phone calls from
Okay,
my
I thought
parents.
someone was gonna
and even
bust
my
through the
book
door.
agent rang me up and was like,
Book
"Did
agent,
you actually
really?
get that tattoo?"
Oh my god.
No, it's not a real tattoo. I mean, it is a real tattoo, but it's on someone else's body. That's their cross to bear.
Oh my
I can
god.
only imagine what that person's family and book agent went through. My
They might not
parents were
care.
Not supportive.
Which is
of
kinda
me
sad
getting
now that I think about it.
tattoos. But whose are? Am I right? Some people, like my parents, say that your body is like a temple.
Yeah, I was
Getting
literally about to say
tattoos
that.
is like putting graffiti on it. Which,
Graffiti goes hard?
Sure, Okay, that's why I paid a professional graffiti artist to paint my temple exactly how I wanted.
That's
also,
fair, man.
You can't tell me not to deform my body when that's exactly what you did before I was even 24 hours old.
Oh.
Also, Jesus
that's fair.
had piercings, and he loved showing
That's
them off to his
fair. Oh my
buddies,
God,
so
get biblical
I
in
think
this.
he'd be chill with a little tattoo. After much thought and
I don't
deliberation,
think God or
I finally
Jesus,
settled
whatever,
on
I
what
don't
my
think they
first
care.
tattoo
Hey,
would be. This
other
was going
videos.
to be permanently inked onto my body for the
What
rest
is it?
of
Let me
my
hear
life.
it. Or see it.
I got a tattoo in Courier New. Luckily, the artist was able to
Okay,
finish
in all
this
honesty,
in
I
one
respect it.
session. It took quite a while, almost 5 whole minutes. Now, let
That's
me
it?
explain why I got it.
Mine took
It
like
was so
3 or
that
4
if
hours,
anyone
man.
ever asked me, do you have any tattoos? I
Say,
could
I have
go,
a tattoo
"Why,
of a tattoo."
yes, I do. And then roll up my sleeve, and then I'd go, ha, ha, ha. When I showed off my tattoo on
All right,
James'
I
Streamathon,
kind
there
of
was one
want
comment that
more
said,
meaning,
James
but
having tattoo actually tattooed onto him is exactly the kind of tattoo I expected James to have.
that is fair.
And that
That's
made
what
me
I was
feel
saying.
really good because that meant the tattoo fit
Is that
my
how to
body.
defuse a bomb,
And
by the way?
second reason I got the tattoo was because I wanted to rebel. Since
Okay.
tattoos were frowned upon growing up, I wanted to have one.
Same here.
Just to have one. So I got a tattoo with
I
no
want him with a
meaning
little more
whatsoever,
meaning.
which,
I mean, he has
in a
meaning. He's
way,
jokes, but
is the meaning. Even
To each
though
his
the
own.
tattoo was small and usually covered up by my sleeve,
Yeah,
I
that's
still
mine.
felt anxious about getting it. And I continued to feel that way for
Oh,
about a week
my.
after I got it. It was a jump scare every time I
tat.
saw it in the mirror, and I would look at it closely.
that's what I was
and
saying,
go,
man. I forget.
Yep, that's really in there. I sure hope I don't regret this. But then, after some time, the
Did you regret it?
tattoo just became a part of me.
Hey.
I didn't look in the mirror and go, yep, there's James
It's
and
literally
tattoo.
just there.
I would go, yep, there's James. Full stop.
Okay,
And from
I was
that day
expecting
on,
more.
I loved giving people advice on tattoos. As a marked man
The tattoo
myself,
guy.
I think you should absolutely get that Shadow the Hedgehog full back
Maybe
piece.
not pee your pants, but
YOLO,
that's
remember?
amazing.
What? You're worried that it's going to look bad when you're 70?
Who cares?
Yeah, it's going to look bad when you're 70.
Skin be sagging.
You're 70. Don't think
Everything
about
looks
how
bad.
it's going to look. Think about how much you're going to enjoy it.
It
from
still
now
doesn't
to
look
when
that
you're
bad.
69.
Yes.
I've known people my age who still hide their tattoos from their parents. But
Why?
like the honest prodigal son that I am,
Prodigal
I
son
wasn't gonna be doing
returns.
that. But the next time I visited my parents, I walked into their house, and the very first thing my mom
Noticed the
said to
cross.
me was,
Oh, and
"Do you
Jesus.
have any tattoos?"
Oh,
She beat me to the punch.
it's like, maybe.
What? Why would you ask that?
I showed mine
Because
off, man. I
last
did not
night,
care.
I
Oh,
had
more
a
Jesus.
dream that you
Is
came
Jesus
home
escalating?
and were covered in tattoos. So, which
Mother's
one
intuition.
of you incepted my
I think it's
mom?
her intuition, man.
God?
Yeah,
I
or
said,
God.
Are all tattoos bad? Yes, all of them are bad. Even this one. And I rolled up my sleeve and revealed
Tattoo.
a massive tat. And her reaction was,
The shine and everything.
well, it's not the worst word to have permanently
Let's
inked to your
go.
body. Later on, she said,
It could have
"If you
been
go to a
way
Star
worse.
Wars party,
Oh!
you could change it to Tatooine."
That
So,
kind of goes
I
hard.
think she took it
Mom got
pretty
jokes.
goodly.
Let's
Now,
go.
some of you might be thinking that my
Oh, this is
epic
beautiful,
sleeve
man.
of a tattoo
Epic sleeve.
isn't that big a deal. It's tiny and can only be
Oh,
seen if I'm
got them muscles.
swimming or boxing or
Taking a
wearing
shower.
tank top. But you see, after
love the
getting
slow leak, man.
tattooed, I experienced what people in the tattooing business call catching the bug. After seeing how
That's
much
fair.
I liked
I stopped
my
at 2.
first tattoo and knowing that I could handle
Mainly
having a
because of money.
tattoo, I was ready to get something badass.
Oh.
I set up a big boy tattoo appointment with an artist I liked.
Let me see the other
When I
one.
was in the tattoo shop, the artist asked, "Is this your first tattoo?" "Is this
Oh,
my
no.
first tattoo?" No, sweetheart. I think I know a thing or two about tattoos. So, without
My
further
tiny one
ado,
was actually my second
I would
one.
like to debut this out of the blue
Drum roll.
tattoo.
Oh my god. I need a clear. I need.
You Bruno from The Dark Crystal.
Oh, okay.
Jim Henson 80s puppet
I
movie.
didn't get a clear look at it, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Ago.
Oh.
Now I have the best character.
I don't even think I reacted to it. That goes hard. Now that I see it,
will always hold a special place in my heart, and now
is it
it'll
terror?
hold a special place.
Mine would be
my
terror.
Skin. And now, whenever I show someone the Chamberlain, we end up talking about the Dark Crystal.
Hey,
which is
okay.
great, because that's what I wanted to talk about.
Full
anyways.
circle going back to the
I
beginning.
just discovered an autistic conversational cheat
Let's
code.
go.
When I was getting it done, the artist asked me
Tattoo
if
and
there were
Dark
any
Crystal.
other tattoos that I wanted to get, and I said, why, yes, I do.
Ooh.
I wanted to get the computer from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
Okay, that kind of goes hard.
And because I'm a computery guy. And I didn't realize
Double
until
meaning.
as I was explaining it to the artist that both of these characters are puppets. So
Oh.
I don't know what that says about my psyche. I never thought that I
Have the
liked
whole
puppets
Sesame Street
that
gang on your
much.
back, man.
But
Go
if
all
anyone
wild.
wants to psychoanalyze me in the comments, that'd be great.
Oh,
And
I love it.
Speaking of YouTube comments, I know a lot of people are going to bring this up, so I'm just going to address it right now.
Let's go. Let me hear it.
You probably noticed that
I love it.
Chamberlain isn't holding his iconic triangle scepter.
That's fair.
Yeah, I already
Is it
know
copyrighted or
that.
something?
That's because he's holding the Emperor's scepter.
Oh.
It's like my own little headcanon. He got to be the Emperor because he's cool and awesome.
Let's go.
Come on, Dark Crystal fans. You think I don't know my lore? I didn't get
That
the
kinda goes
wrong
hard, man. I'm not
scepter
gonna
or
lie.
anything. You think I'd get something wrong about the Dark Crystal? Okay, you want to know what happened? I own a Chamberlain statue
Oh.
because, of course, I do, and I took pictures of it to send as a reference image to the artist, and I totally forgot that I accidentally
swapped
broke
it.
off his
Oh,
triangle
you broke
scepter,
it.
and now, because of that, he's holding an entirely different scepter on the tattoo. But you know what? I
guess
don't
that's okay.
care.
There you
This
go.
one's
As long as you don't
It's
care,
a
man,
more
that's
clear
literally all that
silhouette.
matters.
Now, this time when I went to show my parents the tattoo, I don't know exactly what I was hoping for.
You
but
pushed
I wanted
your
to
limit,
see
buddy.
Some dramatic pearl clutching.
Or maybe not.
Just some
Maybe they're
real
already, like,
disappointment.
used to it
Chamberlain
with
had
the
to
other
be split up
tattoo.
into 2 sessions, and I only got one done when I went to Arizona for a wedding. I saw my mom, and she didn't immediately ask me if I had any more tattoos.
So you're covered with them
God
again.
didn't tattle on me this time. I told her, Mom, I gotta tell you something privately. What is it? I need you to keep a secret from Grandma.
Oh, God,
Okay?
not again.
I'm serious. Grandma can't find out about this. Okay. Look, it's Chamberlain. And I showed her the unfinished tattoo, and she went, oh, do you even like the Dark Crystal that much? I mean, yeah, the plot's kind of mid, but it's a cool world. Why were you more upset
world does
about
go
my
hard.
fake
Still
Baby
terrifies
Yoda
me, though.
tattoo than my real Dark Crystal tattoo? She didn't care, and neither did my dad. And you
Okay,
know what?
whatever your
I
mom
actually
says.
showed my grandma too,
Usually how it
and
goes.
she liked it.
Let's
I
go.
can't make
Grandma
these
approves.
people
Grandma
mad,
always
no
approves,
matter
man, as
what
long
I
as you're
do.
happy.
One of my cousins is a tattoo artist.
Oh,
and
let's
I was
go.
talking to him about tattoos.
Does
and
he
my
actually
mom
have a
said,
scorpion
oh,
there?
You should get your cousin to finish it. And even he said, do not do that.
Yeah.
Speaking of tattoo advice,
Don't let family
if you're
tattoo
thinking
on
about
your
getting
body.
A tattoo, I think you should wait. Obviously, it's your body, your choice.
There it
but with
is.
the minimum
I was
age
expecting
of
him to say that.
tattoos being 18, and in some
Yeah, that-
states 16 with
Oh,
parents'
my.
permission.
I got mine when I
just
was
can't
really young.
imagine being happy.
Not gonna tell
with
you how I
any
paid for it.
tattoos 16-year-old James could think of. All I'm saying is that
I kinda
I'm
want a
glad I
skull with a
waited
Dragon
and
Ball in
gave
its mouth with
myself
Super
time
Saiyan hair. I
to
think that would
really
go
know
so
if this is
hard.
what I wanted.
Or
And
the
it
Batman
was.
animated series
I know
logo.
You're young and you want to look as hardcore as possible, but
so hard.
you can still get a tattoo when you're like 23, and it'll
That's
look
fair,
good.
man.
Trust me.
I
No
think
matter
everything
what
was like,
tattoo
as soon as you
get,
pass 20,
it's a way
you could
to
do pretty much
express
anything you
outwardly
want.
to the world
Was that Shinron, by the
what
way?
you like, what you want to
Your
remember,
pants.
and who you are.
Let's
now,
go,
if you'll
man.
Excuse me. I'm about
Oh!
to get a full back piece of my grandma's
It's not
face.
quite Sesame Street,
There's
but I'll
literally
take
no
it.
way my
And
family
cover
would
those
love
cheeks,
it.
buddy.
Thank you all for watching.
that was
this
beautiful,
YouTube
man. I
video.
loved it.
And now that you're all done,
Definitely
I'm
dive
excited
back
to
into the
announce
world of
that
Odd
I
Ones
have a
Out.
Funko Pop. Of
I'm
me.
sorry.
If that's something you're interested
I
in,
collect
you can head over
those.
to my website.
Not nearly
and
as
get a
much as I
signed
used to,
Funko
but-
while supplies last. As always, thank you to my
think they're still
amazing
available?
team. And the next time I'll
Freaking
see
2
you,
months later.
I might have more tattoos. Who knows?
Oh, let's go. Oh, I loved everything about that, man. It was so beautiful. Alright, so I just realized he literally has 2 tattoos like me, so add that to the other ever-expanding list of things that we have in common. But, like, onto this video, man, it was pretty cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know where it was going when he first showed the tattoo, but then, obviously, with, like, James, Odd Ones Out, whatever, whoever you want to call him, like, his humor is, like, really amazing. And not to mention, like I said, he's, like, pretty much me from a different timeline. It's so freaking wacky, and, like, we have another thing in common, which every single time I watch one of his videos, it seems to be that. But onto this video, man, it was was so wacky. It was so cool. It was literally, like I said during the credits, you know, it was the perfect example to like dive back into Odd1sOut's videos, because like they're pretty much like, I don't want to say they're exactly the same, you know, but like obviously the guy talking is the same person, so it's gonna have that same like pizzazz going on, you know. But all in all, man, it was really cool. And like the message, I'm not sure there was a message other than like wait until you're past 20 to get a tattoo. Like I wholeheartedly agree, man, because I was very young when I got mine, and I don't regret mine at all. Like I said, like during the video, I don't even remember that I have it at times, but like I do love Thor and like Norse mythology mainly, but like I kind of want a Spider-Man tattoo because he's my favorite superhero, but as you can tell in the background. But like all in all, man, it's just like what you enjoy. Like it's like expresses your like either your creativity or like fandom, like whatever. Like it's something very important to you, like your mom's name or a significant other or something like that. Like 100% go for it. But like I said, you know, like wait till you're at least past 20 so you could actually think of a tattoo idea rather than like the first thing that pops into your head. You're like, I want it now. Like please don't do that. But like all in all, man, this was fantastic. Like I said, man, I love everything about the Odd1sOut, or like James, whatever you want to call him, man. He has that like sense of humor that's literally like one and the same with mine. And every single time I watch one of his videos, it's amazing. And like I noticed like a bunch of little things here and there that he improves on with his animations. Like this one, he usually only has hands like a little bit of the time, but this one like was pretty much hands the entirety of the time, which was really cool. Like the progression I talk about with the Minecraft animations, like it's current in like every single thing I react to and like every form of media in general. So all in all, fantastic, man. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Leave a like down below, subscribe, ring the bell, become a member. You get videos a day early, and check out the merch. So with that said, I am the Master Zero. You guys have been fantastic, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Later days.